Hi everyone, this is Lisa Baudouin. Welcome to Lisa's chat room. Today is November 22nd, 2023. For my chemical awareness playlist, I want to touch base on how I wash my socks. Before I begin, I have to disclose I'm not an expert in anything, so anything I share with you, if you try it, use it, buy it, you do so at your own risk and peril. Also, I am not affiliated, nor do I get endorsed with any products or companies that I talk about. So that's out of the way. Now I can get into this, and this is actually going to be a pretty short video. I wanted to talk about socks because I've talked about shoes, I've talked about shoelaces. Now I'm noticing that I'm getting more subscribers and a lot of them are making comments. Thank you so very much. Make more comments. I'm going to eventually be asking you what your experiences are, so just go ahead and tell me, because I look at every single comment. I do have a filter on my comment area due to people being disrespectful or trying to bash another person who's making a comment, or they're trying to sell something. So I do have a filter, but that's not the only reason why. For me, the reason I created this YouTube channel was to be able to have a conversation, not just do all the talking. And I'm very grateful for the subscriptions, and I'm glad this is helping people and that I'm sharing information. I really am glad about that. I am concerned about your health though, so make sure you understand I'm not a doctor. If you are struggling and having severe reactions, you do need to seek medical attention immediately. I really worry about that. So the other part is, tell me your experience. I want to know, and I'm going to be making more videos in this playlist as I go along. One of the videos I have coming out is called Chemical Awareness Masterclass, and that was really tough. It took me 4 days to film that, honest, start to finish, and just so much work. I share with you how to create a playbook plan in Google Sheets step by step, the whole entire thing, so that you can have this. And Google Sheets is a free service for now, at least. It's part of the Gmail, so if you have a Gmail, you just can find it. I do have a video I'll link below to show you in general about Google Sheets, but I'm actually going to walk you through step by step, so it's a little bit longer. But this is called a chat room for a reason. It's to chat with you and show you what I'm doing so that you can do the same, especially if you're overwhelmed with this and you want to make a plan. So far, I've shared in quite a few videos on how I feel this is formaldehyde, which I think it might be more than formaldehyde. It might be some type of overall chemical finish process, and that's why I've kind of renamed things and revamped it. I'll be talking about that more in future videos, but what I'm trying to do is kind of bring you down the same journey I'm going in. I'm only a step or two ahead of you. I'm still trying to figure out what this is and how it works while still keeping as far distance from it as possible. So talking about socks, I have not talked about socks yet, and this is very important because this is where I feel it gets tracked around the most. You take your shoes off and then you walk around, and then you sit on your couch, and then you go to bed, and it's all over your feet. And also to just know that not every item has chemical finishing in it. The problem is I have to treat everything like it does because there's no label, and I just have to do that. Otherwise I have a nightmare of a time getting it out. So it's just easier for me to do it this way. So the conversation here is about socks. So I have two different kinds of socks here. I have a thicker sock and a thinner sock. From what I'm reading, from what I understand, they actually put this in a bath of chemical finishing, and then they heat it, and then they dry it, so it's stuck in there. And anything that has a really tight woven fabric, it's going to be more difficult to get it out. So, but really quickly here, I just want to share this with you. So when I wash my socks, I treat them very well. I spritz them completely with the glass cleaner that has ammonia in it. I flip them inside out, do the same thing, let them sit for a little bit, and then I wash them in really hot water. Now, I would never put these two together. Keep your colors separate. Make sure you don't stick them together, and even do them in a little bucket if you have to. That's perfectly fine. Then what I'll do is I will let them soak in the hot water and do as I've done in the videos that I've showed you on how I wash. But I treat these right away. The other thing I do is once I dry them, I put them on my hand, and then I will spread my fingers, and I will use the brush attachment on the vacuum cleaner, and I will really vacuum these out very, very well. I will spread my fingers and vacuum that as well as I can, and move it down as I'm vacuuming it to get that chemical finishing out of it. And that seems to work pretty well. So I wanted to share that with you today. I hope it does help. Please click a like if it does. Please subscribe. share with friends and family so we can get this information out about chemical awareness. And please click the notification so that you can see the future videos that are to come out eventually. All right, thank you so much. You have a great day. Please stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you again here in Lisa's chat room.